and welcome back to Bloodborne with myself, Hollow. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to move sort of progressing through the fishing hamlet, seeing what else there is there, trying to find all the secrets as per usual. If you didn't know, there was a 7.5 episode, like a half episode, not too long ago. What that was focusing on the backstory of another character that we actually left. She was basically strapped to a chair begging for brain fluid, and we followed her storyline. Now I did do most of that storyline, but apparently I fucked up and ended it slightly too soon, and I would have got some sort of rune that would have given me some lore, and I would have got a weapon apparently, or something to do with a weapon. So very sorry I fucked that story up, but at the end of the day, it's a blind playthrough. I made my mistakes. I'm glad I even managed to get as far as I did in the story, but hopefully I'll be able to do it at my own time some point. But yeah, gave it a best shot with that one. It's still very interesting what happened in that episode. Still happy with it. So, yes, there are new armor sets. You know, when you kill a boss or a hunter, you know, you unlock the insight armor set, depending on what you do in the story. And we have unlocked Maria's full set. The hunter garb, gloves, trousers, and hat. So if I go ahead and put these on, and this is the set. I must admit, it's quite fancy. It's quite nice. Oh, wow, yeah, look, it's got the same. I love that shit. For some reason, I love that shit. It's so fancy. You see on the left side, there's a cape, but not on the right side. It's only on the left shoulder. I don't know, something about that's really nice. And we have the same feather design as the Knights of Canehurst, but sort of more like, not quite as prominent, not quite as pompous and big. It's small and elegant. I like it. And then it's the same for whatever the name of that thing's at the front. It's like a tie, but not. A little white cloth just on the chest, attached to the neck, and a jewel above it. I do quite like this set. I must admit, though, the lower section, quite boring, the trousers. And on the inside of the cape, you can see there's that red design. What's really interesting about that is that the original hunters, they actually had that, didn't they? What's his name? German. German had red on the inside. A lot of the hunters we fought inside of the Nightmare have actually had that same red cloth inside. Sort of like that blood inside of the body, sort of reference, I guess. And a little bit of, I guess, reference to the fact that we are in that time frame, or with the people from a time frame of the original hunters, and that was the original design where they had red inside the clothing. Among the first hunters, all students of German, was the Lady Hunter Maria. This was her hunter's cap, crafted in Canehurst. Maria is distantly related to the undead queen, but had great admiration for Gehrman, unaware of his curious mania. So yes, we already learnt, she's from Canehurst. She's slightly related to the Vile Bloods and the Vile Blood Queen, which is why she's able to use the Vile Blood magic. We learned that she didn't like it and sort of left that life behind to become a hunter, studying from the first original hunter who taught all of the others, Gehrman. Gehrman was actually apparently a little bit manic with his obsession, and so much so that he made a doll out of her. In fact, he made multiple. We know that there's multiple dolls because there was another one in that old Hunter's Workshop, the original one in the real world. And then there's this one here in the Nightmare, or the Dream, rather, let's say. It's still, this is the Nightmare. Look at the sky. This is the Nightmare. Yeah, so you got her in this sort of plane, her in another plane that's like not like alive, but is a doll. The hand twitches, I remember that. And of course we have all of the weird monsters that are wearing the same clothes as her, the ones that hum and sing and have the bulbous head with all the eyes on it. Those could be another form of this doll. So there's been multiple versions of the same doll, which is ultimately a doll of Maria, which is very creepy, and Maria did not know about this. Bit of a shame, but all of the items have essentially the same description, just slightly different words based on which set piece it is. But what's good is that we can compare it to the Knight's Garb. You see this? If I just show you, this is Maria's set, and then this is the full Knight set. Like, you can clearly see similarities. We have the red on the inside. Things are a bit more of that pompous nature, like I was saying, like they've upgraded and made it a little bit more flashy, stylish. But like I said right away, there's the cape that I love so much on one side, not the right, but the left, only the left shoulder. I do really like that design. And the lower section, the legs, looks a little bit more fancy and a little bit more interesting. But we have that same jewel with the whatever it's called, the tie thing, but this one's red instead of green. I decided to mix things up a little bit. I've got the decorative old hunter's legs there. We have the main chest piece and head, and we have the old hunter's gloves to fit with the old hunter stuff. Looks a bit more interesting, I think, and meshes fairly well. Okay, there's the set, there's the lore. Let's move on. Something really interesting that I didn't notice that you guys let me know. You see this hanging body in the middle of the town, right? Look at the shape of how it's tied together and how the head has been removed and it's like purposely in that position. And then you look at the hunter rune at the top right. It's exactly the same. This body has been positioned and hung in the same way as the hunter rune or sigil. I don't know why, but it's very interesting. And so we're going to progress. We've pretty much seen everywhere of this area. And we've got this like corridor thing up there leading up into the hills. Where is it taking us? And there's a bit of loot there that we should try and get to. Now, I do want to backtrack a little this episode, but not too much. Maybe when I get to the next lantern, if that's possible. What I want to do is backtrack to the prison. I'd like to backtrack to where that antler guy is and tell him that I can hear the bell. And I can free him and the other guy banging his head. Because I got the key in the last 7.5 episode. The half episode. Okay, it doesn't look like we're under attack. Whoa! Oh! They're throwing the spears now! Instead of running... Oh, look at that! Really nice sound, listen. Ah, lovely. Instead of running at me with the spears, they're now throwing them. Neat. I bet you're going to be a bastard in a like big group of numbers. Fuck is that? Oh my god, is that a dog? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a dog, but it's like a fish dog. Ugh. What the fuck? Okay, fish dog. Great. And it like did a scream that like staggered me. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just looking at those skulls. The faces on the bags. Are they capturing their own people and cutting off their heads? Ugh, this place is so weird. I'm filled with questions. Oh, here we go. Yeah, but I'm really interested to find out what that antler guy has to say about me hearing the bell now. Because he originally said, secrets are bad, secrets are best left alone. You should just leave it be to me. So I'm pretty sure he won't be happy that I can hear the bell. I'm pretty sure that he'll be upset that I progressed despite his warning. Alright, so there's two of them now. Just like I said, they're probably going to be bad in numbers. I saw this tree cleverly positioned. It's perfect, like, natural cover. God damn these level designs. God damn. I love them. I fucking love them. Okay, be very careful here. I'm going to take one out. You can throw another spear if you want.
Okay, I'm good.
Now, in these situations, I find it absolutely vital, in case you're wondering, in case you're doing it yourself, or if you're playing Bloodborne or any Souls games, if you're in a new area and you know that there's enemies like this, you know, you want to take your time, be cautious, make each kill count, don't get fucking risky and fucking bloodthirsty. You know, that's how we ended up in this fucking place, alright? Learn from this. Yeah, these guys look like they work well together. Throw the spears, stun you, while that guy comes at you with his hand fucking weapons, and the dogs, like, run around you and do that scream. So when you get stunned, then you get hit by the guy with the hands, and before you can roll away, you hit with a spear. So, pretty much, get shit on. I wanted to see what would happen if I got hit. Like arrows sticking you. Look at that. The spears actually stuck in me. Holy shit. That would absolutely wreck to actually get hit by. It's huge. Oh look, there's one of those guys there. Ow! I thought I could walk away, but I'm moving slower like this. Whoa. Yeah, look, there's one of those guys, one of those casters who's going to shoot the skulls at me again. Yep. Alright, what I want to do is I want to run up, hit him, and then deal with the spear guy. Gotta be very quick here. Oh, fuck. I got stuck on some rock or something. What's that sound? Oh, it's a big guy. Ah! Okay, he's dealt with. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha. Ah. Oh my god. I nearly died so hard there. The big guys, man, they're so scary. Alright. What's going on? Big guy going back, or is he coming? Oh, he's coming. Alright, baby. Calm down. Can you visceral these guys? God, I hope so. I'm gonna try and find out. It'd be a lot easier if you could. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Like, he technically staggered. Oh, you can. Alright. Wow. Oh my. You are scary. You are horrifying, sir. I feel like that's just the best way to deal with them. Like, you must land the visceral, and then you must chain it into an effective combo of viscerals. I mean, you can fight them normally. Like you saw last episode, I fought 2 of them at once. I managed, but it was really, really, really hard. So, not recommending. I do not recommend you fight 2 of those at once, or even fuck 1 of them at once in a way that's fair. Just fucking visceral them. I'm glad that I gave that a shot. Took me a few attempts, but we did it. Here's that item. That was just a chunk. Yeah, this is the item we're looking at. Look, yeah. Knew it was here somewhere. And there's this building here, but it doesn't look like you can get in them. I remember in the fishing hamlet, we could hear voices, right? It sounded like there was actually villagers in the town. But we've not heard them in a while. Or seen anything of them. Can we go here? Oh, we can. Look at that. Pointless, but you can do it. I was hoping for an item. Guess not. Right, keep progressing. Yeah, so we're just looking for a lantern right now. As soon as we find a lantern, I'll go back to the jail and see what he has to say, and also free the other guy. Really excited to do that. In case you missed that episode, I'll read the description on the key again when we get to that point. Aha! Lantern! But what's up here first? This is where the... whoa, really picturesque. Look at that. Is this the sea down here? Ooh! Look at that. What's that? It's like a big flap of like white skin. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the oh, in the Nightmare Frontier, there's like this watery section, swamp section, and there's lots of these gross like white flesh things, and they like writhe around and try and get you. They're just like weird tentacle monster fish things. And you know what? We are in a fish-based area. Is this the originating place of those monsters? Are these big fish like giants that we've been facing linked to them? Maybe. They could be. And what about the actual fishmen? What? I was about to talk about how we're wearing that harrowed set. We're wearing that harrowed set, and it looks exactly like that guy that's been helping us. I say helping us, talking to us, saying about secrets and go kill Maria and you'll find out the secrets and shit. That's the set that he was wearing, right? Is this him? He made a pain sound when we came in here.
Who are you? I'm afraid I've made a bunch of things.
Who even are you?
Oh, I can hear the bell now.
Me too.
The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me.
Who?
Again. And again. It never ends.
Oh. Someone's hunting him. The beast-eyed assassin. I don't know who that is.
Please. I need you to do something. This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this hunter's nightmare.
Oh, so this is the source of it.
Please, bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sinned. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
Oh, he died. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Okay, so from everything we've seen from him, these are the conclusions I've come to, right? So, he comes here, not blood drunk. So he came here in a similar nature to the way we came here, using an amygdalin to transport us here, using a blood-crazed hunter's eye, right? So that same amygdalin has been transporting loads of blood-crazed hunters to this realm. It's been kidnapping. It's been kidnapping people. Okay. He came here just like me, but he knew about this place and he came here on purpose. And his goal was to find out what the secrets are. He knew there were secrets. He knew they were hiding them. He wanted to find out. And he wanted to redeem the hunters for their original sin. Whatever the fuck that is. And apparently, I have to do what he couldn't. And someone was hunting him. Someone who didn't want him to find out the secrets. Just like that fucking antler guy. He was warning us, don't look for the sin. Don't look for the fucking secrets. He doesn't want us to do that. And because he could hear the bell, he came after him to stop him. Does that mean that's who I'm going to face next? This antler guy? He's going to come after us and fucking invade us, maybe? Alright, anyway, let's... 1, do this. And 2, the motherfucking weapon. He gave us a weapon, so this was the weapon that he was using. Bowblade. And it requires 9 blood tinge to use. So it's actually a blood tinge weapon. That's a shame. A choice weapon of Simon. Oh, his name was Simon, okay. One of the first healing church hunters. Oh my god, wait. So he's not like me. I thought he came here to, like, hunt for the secrets. But no, he's one of the first. Like, we're talking about the age of Lawrence. Lawrence is the healing church. He made them, and they're hunters. Which means he was one of the first to follow Lawrence. Simon despised firearms, and so the church workshop had this specially fashioned to his liking. The large curved blade serves as a bow when transformed. But aside from a few close friends, Simon was scoffed at for his choice of arms, for who would dare face the beast with a measly bow? Man, I would. I didn't know this weapon existed. That's fucking cool. It's a bow and a sword. I would absolutely love to use that. It requires 2 more blood tinge than what I've got. What's the scaling on the skill? C, not that great. Okay, so this is the cell key that I was talking about. Key to the cell below the Grand Cathedral. Hunters are held within the underground cell so that things better left unseen and knowledge better left unknown will decay quietly into the fallow darkness. Which doesn't make sense, because if that hunter in the cage in the cell doesn't want us to look for secrets, why would he be in the cells of people looking for secrets? But that's not the right key. We got this key off Simon just now. Key to the inner chamber of the cell below the Grand Cathedral. The innermost chamber of the underground cell holds a lone madman. He wears a beast hide and rings a bell that emits no sound. Unending death awaits those who can hear the soundless bell. So he will hunt those who can hear it. He's a madman who will kill those who are looking for the secret. I wonder what, like, activates it. Very interesting. So, he's a unique entity. And he's very strangely caged in the same place that hunters are caged in, who are looking for the secrets. Alright, I leveled my blood tinge to 9 so I can use it. Bit of a waste, I know, but, like, I have to see it, and obviously for you guys as well. We gotta know what it looks like. Ooh, look at that. That curved blade. Weird. Weird. So pointy. Alright, here's the moveset. Very fast. Oh, I do like that. That is nice. Power attack. Oh, AoE, powerful, good range and movement. And the way that he holds it behind him. So fancy. I do like that as well, look. Very cool, alright. And then there's the normal attack. We have the jump attack. Pretty good, not a smash. Oh, thrust. An uppercut, okay. Oh! Oh, you're telling me that's a fucking bow? Oh, that's fucking cool. It's like a crossbow in the middle and then the whole bow with the actual thing. How does it work? L2, I guess? No, this is... I'm holding... I didn't even see that. I'm holding a giant arrow. This is L2, like left attack. Just like a little slash. And this is R1. Oh! That's such a nice sound. That's so cool. Power attack? Oh, can you charge it? Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so neat. Holy shit. Alright, here's the transform attacks. It fires an arrow off when you transform. Attack, transform, transform, transform. That's cool. What a cool fucking weapon. That's... man, I really like the weapon we've chosen for the DLC. We finally got it. But that is absolutely badass. And I would be very happy to use that. Oh, God, that's so cool. Very cool. We're at the underground corpse pile. Lovely room. Lovely room. Such a cool room for a boss fight. I am genuinely excited to play through this DLC again. So excited. The bell's ringing so loudly here, by the way. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, look at that weapon. It shoots blood. Nice try, guy. I'm not very impressed by you. He's the Antler Man. And his name's Brador. I guess it could be Brador. It's a hat, by the way. The scalp of a horrible cleric beast, indicating that the hunter Brador, a healing church assassin, had killed a compatriot. So he was from the healing church, and he was used as an assassin, but then he killed someone who was, like, you know, part of... Well, I guess horrible cleric beasts were part of the healing church, so he was killing the monsters that his friends had become, but still considered a friend. Afterward, he wore his ally's own scalp, and he hid himself away deep below in a cell. He locked himself away. The church provided him with a single, soundless bell of death to ensure their secrets would be kept. So he locked himself away because maybe he was upset with what he'd done. And then they gave him the bell to hunt those who would search for their secrets. And we were talking about how I saw Lawrence had these same antlers. So, cleric beasts just have antlers. And he fashioned it out of the scalp. Fucking horrifying. Alright, mate, I've got your key. Oh, look at that. Blood. Makes sense.
Proud unto the church. Beasts are a curse, and a curse is a shackle. Only ye, the true blades of the church.
Hello? I can't talk to him. He's just completely insane. He's trying to kill himself. Very slowly. I have actually been informed that I should kill this guy. Otherwise nothing else happens. By a commenter. Wow. Thank you very much for leaving that comment. There's always that chance that I might never have killed him and then never progressed at all. Would have never seen the armor set. Let's have a look at that. Here's the set. It's very commoner-esque, right? But there's something foreign about it. Like, the lower half. In fact, no, the whole set, now that I look at it, it's not that common. It's not a commoner set. The hat sort of throws it off, but the fact is, it looks solid and old and worn and as hell. It looks... I'm sorry if this is not right, but it's kind of like either Japanese or Chinese of nature. It has this sort of Asian sort of like style, like a... Like you see the lower part, the legs specifically. Okay, it's called a Yamamura. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced this. A standard hunter's hat worn by the... Oh, that was Yamamura the Wanderer, or at least his clothing. This hat and staff were given to him when he became a hunter and confederate of the League. So he was a confederate of the League. Ah, Eastern Land. Yep, just like I said. Garb of a distant eastern land worn by Yamamura the Wanderer. So it was worn by him. That was Yamamura. This eastern warrior pursued a beast for honourable revenge, then became a hunter of the League. But when he stared straight into impurity, it drove him mad. But what was the beast that he was hunting for revenge? Who or what was that? But he never achieved his goal. He went mad before he could get it. Old hunter armbands tightly prevent infection. I think this is the wrong gloves, but I don't see any gloves here that like suit that character. So maybe I didn't actually get any gloves. Am I right in that? And then we have the legs. The wine hakama. Garb of a distant eastern land. Yep. Seasoned warrior. Yep. Okay. Same description. I mean, it's a nice looking set. Something very like humble about it. But I could, you know, I picked up on that sort of eastern land stuff. So yeah, I was trying to say it before that guy came out the ground and tried to invade me. Oh, look at that. He killed them. He got out and killed them. The bell was ringing much louder and clearer here, and that's because the source of the ringing was down there. It's a shame that I wanted to come here and like speak to him and then free him and see what would happen. But he already got out, and in fact, he was never imprisoned. It's still ringing. The bell is still ringing. He's here. He's still here, ringing his bell. And now we can see a visual animation along with the ability to hear the sound. If I kill you, will you stop invading people? I wanted to talk and I accidentally opened it.
I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me?
Probably.
After all you've done, kill me. As if to right your wrongs.
Nice laugh. Is that all you got for me? Got a pretty big cell. Pretty big cell.
What is it? Aren't you going to kill me? Or perhaps beg my forgiveness? Well, leave off. What's done is done.
I reckon he'll keep invading me. Just like my friend told me. His name was Simon, right? He told me that he just kept coming and coming. And eventually he lost. So this guy's probably going to keep invading, killing me and anyone else who comes here when they get too far into the nightmare.
What is it? Oh, well.
I'm gonna kill you. You killed my friend. So I'm gonna kill you.
Changes. Such is the nature of man.
I'm gonna end this endless circle. Hunters trying and failing to find out the secrets of the original hunters, to find what the original sin was, and I assume defeat it. The blood letter. That would be the weapon he's using, right? Yep. Look at that thing. The blood letter. The demented hunter weapon brandished by Brador, the healing church assassin. The blood letter assumes its true and terrifying form after it draws upon blood from the inner reaches of one's body and soul. This is the only effective means of expelling tainted blood, or so Brador, isolated in his cell, continued to believe. Like they said, he was mad. And so, this weapon looks like a staff, right? Or like a club. But when it tastes the blood, we saw it when he was attacking me, it had spikes and sort of like, it was almost like it was alive, feasting on the blood, powered by the blood, and then turned into like a mace, a spiked mace. Very cool weapon. What does it require? Blood tinge. It also uses blood tinge. Interesting. Yeah, it's more of a blood tinge weapon than an actual strength weapon. I suppose the transform is like it's this in when you use it and then you transform it like the wheel and stuff. It'll like use the blood. Yeah, use the blood at that point. Just like the samurai sword. Well then, holy shit, a lot's happened today. Fucking hell, a lot's happened today. Next time we're gonna go down into that pit where we saw that squid thing. Go see if it's alive. I'm gonna go see what this secret actually is. Maybe end the DLC. I'm excited and nervous to do that because it's been so fucking enjoyable. There's so much to digest and so many theories that I'd love to discuss. Maybe we'll do that next time. But for now, I'd like to say a huge thank you for watching the episode, following the series so far. Thank you for all of the amazing artwork, and I hope to have a good final episode, assuming that is next episode. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. I will see you next time in Bloodborne.